heading out to the beach first. We're gonna see Santa Monica, and that has the famous pier with the big Ferris wheel. Pretty much anytime you see a movie, it's they'll show that pier to tell you you're in LA.
Actually, one of the things I'm most excited about is seeing the ocean. I'm really excited.
I like Santa Monica because it's usually about 10 to 15 degrees cooler. It's a great area. It's more of a walking culture than LA.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's more beautiful, I think, than I could have imagined.
Yeah, it's really different then. I really like the palm trees. Like, they're really tall, like, honestly. I remember reading once, their roots go just as tall as they are. I want to go on some of those rides. Like, honestly, that Ferris wheel is so famous. I want to go ride on that, like, right now.
Sarah,
What?
you talk a lot.
The history of Venice is about 100 years ago. A guy named Abbot Kinney built, he called it Venice in America. And he dug out these 25 different canals, filled them with water, had guys with gondolas.
Now, I've heard of Venice Beach and I've heard of the boardwalk, but then going through the canals was kind of interesting.
That's why you have a gondola right here.
Well, one of my favorite parts about this tour was when we went to Venice Beach. I got to get a tattoo. It's a sun, and it was really quick and fun and easy, and I really like it.
There were so many things to buy at Venice. I didn't know what to choose, but I needed some sunglasses. There were some really cute ones. There were some really weird ones out there too, but I like these because they're kind of hip and retro and everything. They were like $10. It wasn't so bad.
And this is where they shot basketball scenes for White Men Can't Jump. Over here are some pictures of Arnold when he used to work out here.
Was that all natural?
He did steroids.
I've always wondered where it was. You still see it. I mean, even we're talking about this with the kids with SpongeBob. There's references to Muscle Beach still to this day. It helped change a lot of how I was when I was a kid. We were sitting in the basement working out with these specialized curling irons just because we saw it here. I really, really enjoyed the biking. That was a lot of fun. I hadn't done that in years. I want to go home and get some bikes and get out. I really did like that.
It was really neat to see the girls and how excited they were at seeing all these things that they hadn't seen before. That was really fun.
All right, so have you guys seen the movie Grease? Yes. Well, up here is Rydell High. Yeah, well, see? Look.
Yeah, it totally is.
I'm showing you some video stuff we do. We show you something, but you also see a video clip.
Hey, there's Danny! Hey, Danny!
Okay. You do not drive like that.
Supposedly George Gershwin composed Somewhere Over the Rainbow in that house. One up here that was used for some shots in Gone with the Wind. This house here, he just sold it like 6 months ago. Bruce Willis lived here for many years.
Oh, he did?
This is Charlie Chaplin's house.
Oh, really?
This driveway.
This one? Summit
Yep.
Drive Estate?
Yeah, he was really cheap, so when he had his house built, he had out-of-work set builders build it, and they knew how to build like a temporary set, but not a permanent house. So things are always falling apart. You go to his house and you hear a crash. It was Douglas Fairbanks and Mary Pickford, and so they built their house out here. They're the first stars to move to Beverly Hills. And on the left here is where Michael Jackson died.
Oh, really?
In fact, the windows, that's the bedroom where he was when he died.
Yeah.
All right, soccer fans.
Oh,
Beckham?
Beckham?
This is David Beckham's house.
Oh, that means Brooklyn's in there tomorrow.
Very intimidating, but really cool to see how the other half or another aspect of life.
How expensive is that car?
The Ferrari is $300 grand.
Oh my gosh.
This is Bijan here on the left. They say it's the most expensive store in the world. The suits are between $15,000 and $30,000. That's his Rolls Royce there. This is the Beverly Wilshire. This is where they stay in Pretty Woman.
You work on commission, right? Yes. Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping.
Farmer's Market I thought was pretty cool because you get to see all these different choices. I'm glad you pulled out the Brazilian. That was very nice.
Did you see any celebrities today?
Juliette Louise Dreyfus. Just saw her, we were at the Farmer's Market standing in line, and she just came right through, and it was a much smaller presence. But you realize, you start to process, I know that person. I know them well. I've seen them several times, you know, in my life. It's like, oh, from the TV. It's pretty cool.
I was so excited to see the Harry Potter handprints and footprints. I mean, like, Emma Watson's handprints were like exactly the same size as mine. That made me really happy.
Like, it was neat to see Paul Newman and Joan Woodward's. That was kind of nice. I like that.
Very quiet in the Roosevelt Hotel as far as it was separate from the boulevard. The outside is where the tourists were. You're separate from Hollywood, but this is Hollywood. The history of Hollywood. I would never walked in there before.
This is actually the red carpet. This is where they do a lot of the interviews. When you see them like walking in, big 8-foot tall Oscar statues on the posts. And you walk all the way through down this hall.
Coolest part about doing this today was getting to spend time with my family and getting to do them all alone. Just us, you guys. This has been a real joy.